Hiya, it's Nikki and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show the habits that I plan to track for April and how I'm creating my monthly vision board. So the first habit that I'm going to track for April is going to be gratitude journaling. So personally, I will not be writing a whole page out for this, but rather I'm just going to note 3 things that I'm grateful for every day, as this is more likely something that I'm going to stick to. My second habit is going to be 30 minutes of intentional movement, and by this I mean any sort of exercise. So it may be that I do some strength training in the morning, or if I just feel like walking around the neighborhood, I'll do that, but just trying to stick to that will be more ideal for me. And next, for me personally, I do like to try and keep track of what I eat, so I generally do have a meal plan, but I'm keeping it simple and just making sure that I eat enough fruit and veg every day, nothing too regimental, nothing too harsh. And next habit will be meditating. So I've downloaded an app which I'm going to use, and I'm just going to try out 5 minutes every day and see how that goes for me. And then I'm also going to try and stick to reading for 30 minutes or listening to a podcast for 30 minutes, because I just find that this is a nice time for me to switch off from work, and it's definitely something I enjoy doing just before I go to bed. Lastly, I will be tracking my sleep and how much water I have on a daily basis, as both of these things are definitely vital to my well-being. I definitely find that if I don't get enough sleep, it impacts my day. And the same thing with water. If I'm not hydrating enough, I always get headaches. So it's very important for me. Okay, so next up it's the vision board, and I have this little guide that I like to use for cultivating or creating happy habits in my life. So you can go ahead and screenshot it if you like. If it's too cheesy for you, just skip ahead, ignore this. But sometimes I just need a bit of encouragement when I'm feeling down, and I find that by going through this list, highlighting aspects that are important, and then just writing down whatever words pop into my head, it just resonates more with me. It's a lot more personal, and I am more likely to refer back to my vision board, and it helps me stay on track of habits because I link my habits to my vision board, my goals for the month. So I basically go through every point, I'll highlight it, whatever word pops out to me, and then I will write down these words as I said. And then when I go into Pinterest, I use these words to get images or affirmations, words of wisdom, quotes, whatever I feel works for me. And creating a vision board is a very personal experience for you. It's very easy to see what other people do online and try and create or mimic whatever they do. But if it doesn't work for you, if it feels like it's not a personal creation, you're unlikely to actually benefit from it. So I definitely suggest that you can watch videos on how people do it, get a bit of inspiration, but definitely keep it personal. And you might want it to be very minimalist, or you might want it to be very bold and colorful, but just do what works for you. Okay, so I'm just going to jump ahead, and I'm going to go into split view now and go onto Pinterest. And as I mentioned, I use these notes to inspire me, get some energy and creativity flowing. So I start from the beginning, and I'll just start inputting whatever words I'd written down, and it just helps me get some images from Pinterest. From there, I'll save it into my photos. And then once I feel like I have enough images, I will then go back and start creating my vision board. Okay, so back in my GoodNotes, I cleared my page. I'm going into split view with the photos app, so I can then drag in the images that I have collected from Pinterest. So it's kind of like an image dump initially, no real structure to it. I just get all my images onto the page. I will use the cutout feature with iOS 17 and drag across if I don't want the background of certain images. And I generally, this is a very scattered process for me. A unique experience and unique process to everyone. Obviously everyone has their own idea of how to do these things, and there's no right or wrong answer. or way of doing it. So I also will go ahead and create a few custom stickers. So you hold down on an image and it kind of pops off, and then you have the option to create a sticker from it. That's also another iOS 17 feature, so you can go ahead and customize stickers, and then it just kind of allows them to pop off your vision board a bit. So I'm just showing you how to do that here. And then otherwise, as I said, I'll just go ahead and import all of the images that I have collected, and then kind of create some organization from chaos, as you see. Another cool thing you can do is go into Apple Notes and use the watercolor tool to add a bit of color to your page. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So it's a pretty cool feature if you find you do want to add some color in there, if you prefer that sort of vision board. So what I'm going to do is just kind of create a block of watercolor, and then I'm going to show you how you can drag it, or copy it rather, into your GoodNotes page. So you're going to go into split view and then open up your GoodNotes again, go to that image, and you can then copy it, holding down onto it to highlight, and you can go paste it, and then you can place it wherever you want. You can arrange the layers, so you can send it to the back. You can paste as many as you want just to bring some color in. Another cool thing is you can add custom words or calligraphy or brushstroke fonts, whatever you want to call it. So I also find it sometimes is a bit easier to do that in Notes and then copy it into your vision board. You can change the colors, whatever will suit your layout, and then you can paste it in your vision board. And lastly, as you see with this, it doesn't quite pop out enough, so then I go ahead and create like a backdrop or a highlight or whatever you want to call it, and it just makes the writing more eligible. That's also a cool thing you can do. And just remember to use the range feature to get your vision board in the way that you want it. So I'm just showing you how to do it now, arranging it, sending it to the... Okay, so this is the final product, and as I said, there's no one right way to do this. I will sometimes create more minimalist vision boards. Sometimes I do go a bit crazy with color. Not everyone likes that, but it is a personal thing. And when it comes to habits, do what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel right, whatever fits into your life. You don't want to be adding more stress into your life. You want to be making things a bit easier for yourself. So if you do stumble along the way, that's totally okay. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who managed to stick it out to the end of this video. I might have rambled on quite a bit, but it's just something that I do feel passionate about. Habits are important in your life, but it definitely should be a happy experience and not something that makes you more stressed out. So thanks again, and don't forget to like and subscribe and stick around for my next video. Okay, bye!